everybody, to Engage 2018. My name is Ashley Keenan. I have had the privilege of chairing this event with some incredibly talented, dedicated, wonderful people, a lot of great young people on this crew here. I joined the YPAB because I don't know too many 31-year-olds who wouldn't want to be called young on a regular basis. It's kind of, it's a nice perk. Like seriously, if I get carded now, I'm just like, oh my God, you think I'm young. You really think I'm young. But not so young that I can't make a Sally Field reference. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and kick things off. I'd like to invite to the stage the CEO of Little Brothers Friends of the Elderly. She's gonna give a few remarks about what Engage is and what the mission of Little Brothers is. Please welcome to the stage, Simone Mitchell-Peterson.
Well, Ashley, you're not the only one that's been carded recently. Just want you to know that. Good evening, everyone. Thrilled to see you back again. So many new faces and people who have come back to help us to raise some money and also build some friendships. I am the CEO. I've been with Little Brothers for 14 years, and it is just an organization that is very special. And it's special because of our mission. We exist to alleviate loneliness and isolation among elderly folks in Chicago. The average age that we serve is almost 82, but I can tell you that if you're involved in the lives of somebody who is an older adult, you will receive as much as you give. It is just as simple as that. You know, I always say to folks that, you know, look forward 10, 15, 20, 30 years. You're not going to be much different than you are today. And so we really believe in making sure that we are living in the moment and engaging with our old friends to live life to the fullest. We have been in the Chicago area, it will be almost 60 years. So next November, 2019, we will be celebrating 60 years of service to Chicago elders. That's a tremendous feat. And we would not be able to do this without a community of individuals. Tonight is representative of the kind of individuals that really, really help us carry out our mission. I think it's important for you to know that you being here today, yes, it's to have a good time, to engage, have a couple of drinks, relax and enjoy, but for us it's much more than that. It means that last year we were able to serve 1,200 elders. We had 1,600 dedicated volunteers that help us do that, and we had over 33,000, that's 33,000 hours of service. So I want you to know that you being here tonight makes a difference. Whether you're already involved with Little Brothers and you're volunteering, thank you. If you're looking for some place to give your time and to really make a difference, come and join us. But we are really, really thrilled to have this young, wonderful group of people, the Young Professional Advisory Board, take the lead in introducing us to new individuals, new communities, and to help us carry out our work. So relax, sit back and enjoy this evening, and know that you're making a difference in the life of an older adult. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Simone. So we're gonna kick the night off with some comedy from a Chicago native. This individual, she has graduated from the Second City Music Conservatory. She's a nationally touring comedian, and I hope you guys enjoy her. Please welcome to the stage, Sarah Manning.
All right, thank you so much. Guys, I just have to address something off the top. There's a lot of anxiety in the room tonight. I know a lot of the performers are nervous about their acts. The Little Brothers Committee is nervous about whether comedy night was a good idea. And I know some of the donors are nervous about where their money's actually going. So I thought we could start off with a little group meditation just to, you know, relieve any tension that's in the room tonight. So I want you all to just relax. Relax, let go of any fear. Relax your shoulders. Think positive thoughts. And breathe. laughter after a joke doesn't mean the joke wasn't funny. It just means that laughter escaped the confines of this room and lives somewhere else now, like a dove that found its way home. Lack of money in the wallet just makes more room for Jewel-Osco coupons. Silence after a joke is like a warm blanket tucking that joke into sleep forever. I want us all to focus on what we do have, and I want everyone to just close their eyes. Everyone close your eyes and take a deep inhale and hold. Keep holding. Keep closing your eyes. Don't open your eyes. It'll ruin the experience if you open your eyes. Just keep closing, or else you'll wake up cursed tomorrow. Don't open your eyes yet. Don't open your eyes. Keep holding that breath too. Keep whatever you do. Don't exhale. Don't open your eyes. Keep holding, and exhale. Okay, open your eyes. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I gained something from that. Right. All right, now let's get into the bits. Guys, I've been getting back out in the dating scene recently, which feels pretty good, yeah. To get out and meet people, I this past winter started a ski club for singles. It's called Last Resort. Our motto is, we're all going downhill from here. So if anyone wants to join in 2018, you just let me know. I finally mustered up the courage to tell the hot guy at the tile store I have a crush on him. He was floored. But that relationship didn't last long. I noticed that guys don't really want to date me anymore whenever I drop the F-bomb. You know, falafel. I am a vegetarian. A lot of people ask me why I became vegetarian. And honestly, one day I was just thinking about how I could be more annoying, and a garlic bulb went off in my head. I was like, oh, I'll be a vegetarian. There we go. I recently got ghosted. I got ghosted. For those of you who don't know, ghosted is when someone you're dating just out of the blue stops talking to you. So yeah, I got ghosted. I didn't like it, but it's okay. Yeah, because in my own special way, I ghosted him. He's dead. You guys, Mother's Day is coming up. You guys doing anything special for Mother's Day? Everyone give a hand for all the moms out there. I feel like they've been doing a great job. I love visiting my mom. However, I'm not a huge fan of her visiting me. It's little less impressive from her side of the spectrum. So I recently had an unexpected visit from my mom, and it was pretty traumatizing. So I did what most of us would do, and I wrote a blues song about it. It's called Mom's Coming Over. This one's from the soul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mom's coming over. I just got the news today. She sent a text that said I'll be there in 20. P.S. How do I send this? Get out the vacuum, throw my PBR cans away. It's smells like horse piss and pregnancy scares in here. Get myself together just enough to convince her I'm a lady. Mom's coming over. Why did it have to be today? I just downloaded Bumble. I was ready to rumble. Wanted to go out and bring Kyle back to my place. Hey. Take my gigolo calendar down, replace it with that one she made me. The one with a picture of her and my dad when they're still married. Yeah, that one. Mom's coming over. I hide my W-2. She'd be more impressed with a Stormy Daniels type paycheck. She don't know how much I make, and neither do you. I just found out what hors d'oeuvres were tonight. Knock, 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 here she is. Now here is her review. Sure enough, she looks me up and down, and she says, "You've been getting fatter. Is something the matter, honey?" I told you I get paid in pizza to do my art. Have you lost your mind? You're out doing what they call the grind. Why? When people ask me if you're my daughter, I just break down and cry. It's now a good time to tell you I don't believe in God anymore. Hey Chuck, you know that new sound you were looking for? Well, listen to this. Yeah, little brothers, all right. Mom's coming over. Oh, she's coming over. Yeah, she's coming over. Oh no, baby, she's coming over. Ooh, yeah. She's coming over. Hide Kyle. She's coming over. For the last time. Anybody got $60? 50? I gotta buy a Mother's Day gift still. Anybody? Anybody? Nope. All right. Could have ended a lot cooler. Thanks, guys. You've been great.
400 years.
Yeah, not bad. Thank you. That's what we all want to hear from our families. It's not bad. The next group coming to the stage, you can see them all throughout Chicago. They perform at the Annoyance Theater. You can see them at I.O. They're going to be doing a very special improvisation form for you guys tonight. And if you guys didn't know, Chicago is like the hub of improv, so special treat. Please welcome to the stage, Matt Damon, improv.
People. Hello. Hi. Oh, I like that they said hi back. That's nice. So we are the Women of Matt Damon Improv. We do a show every Sunday at the Annoyance at 9:30. And generally what we do, because our form is based on something we saw a couple years ago, has anyone heard of the show Project Greenlight? Any? Yeah. Cool, don't clap that hard. So Project Greenlight, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have a show. And in that show, he explained to the only woman of color in the room what diversity is. We saw that. We didn't love it. Really appreciate that because we didn't know. So ever since he did that, we decided that we kind of wanted to take our power back there. And what we do every week is we pick one white male or female improviser in the community that we really respect and love, and we invite them to play with us. And they can only speak in words that we have already said, forcing them to really listen. Wow. So tonight, we just said, forget it. It's just going to be us. So we're going to have some fun tonight. And to get us started, can I just get a suggestion of like a phrase that like pumps you up? Like every morning I wake up and I'm like, you got this. What's something you say to yourself?
Let's get this party started.
Let's get this party started!
was in college. It was like 2 weeks before my 21st birthday, and I went to a school that was like really hard on no alcohol. And I was not, you know, the person who was like out partying every weekend. I was definitely on the books. And so I had been prepping for doing a Christmas Carol, and I'd barely been eating because I wanted to, I know, right? A Christmas Carol. Because I wanted to fit into this corset. So we had the show the opening night, and it was a total success. And we went to somebody's house, and we were like, oh, we should drink because that's what you do to celebrate.
Yes.
And I hadn't eaten anything all day, and I ended up drinking 3 shots of vodka and 2 glasses of red wine that were like this. And I was not prepared. Let's just say I was so drunk that the next morning I couldn't read. My roommate was driving, but I couldn't read the GPS to pick my dad up at the airport. And it was the most embarrassed I think I've ever been in front of my dad.
I used to live with my grandparents for like 6 months, and during that 6 months, I was like, I want to party every day. And so I did, and I worked in retail at the time, and I was very stressed out because retail is a very soul-sucking industry. And so I was like, give me something to drink. And so one night I got a little bit too tipsy, and I fell asleep in the bathroom of my grandmother's house, and she opened the door, and I worked in customer service at Best Buy at the time, and the first thing I would say to these customers was, oh, do you have your receipt with you for your return? And so my grandmother opens the door, and I'm like, do you have your receipt? What is wrong with you? Go to bed.
Oh man. I did a lot of drinking in college. Who would have thought? I went to a dry campus. I'm from Tennessee, like right in the Bible Belt. And so our entire campus was like no drinking. But of course it was like wink. So everybody was getting drunk every weekend, and I was drunk in a dorm with my roommate, and she passed out. And I went to check on her, and then when I came out of the bathroom, everyone at the party was gone, except for the security guard, who was waiting for me. And he was like, what's going on? Are you drunk? And I was like, no. And he was like, you're drunk. Your eyes are all over the place. You're not even looking at me. You're swaying. And I was like, you're drunk. And so they called an ambulance for my friend who was passed out, and I was like, Tara, wake up. The ambulance is coming, we have to run. And she pops up, and she's like, who's coming? I want him to come, bring him. And she starts, this is like 2008, I think. This is like peak Sarah Palin time. So she starts screaming about Sarah Palin and how mad she is that she's running for office. And the ambulance gets there, and they just laugh at her and then send us home.
I have a fun fact about Tennessee. Has anyone been to the Jack Daniel's distillery in Tennessee? No?
No, resounding no.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Hello.
hey!
So if you've been there, you know that it's the whiskey, like Jack Daniel's
Yeah.
is whiskey, right?
Lynchburg.
It's brewed it's made in a dry county. So they have a whiskey distillery in a dry county in Tennessee.
You also can, if it's a smoking bar, which they still have in Tennessee, bars where you can smoke. If it's a smoking bar, you have to be 21 to get in. But if it's not a smoking bar, you can be 18 and get in and not drink, even though you can smoke it.
Shots, 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 everybody! You guys, she hasn't woken up.
Oh my God, is she dead?
I don't know.
I'm worried about her. She's been having oh, there she is.
You're drunk.
No.
No, you're drunk.
Sarah, put down the mimosa. You literally just woke up. Put it down. Did you brush your teeth?
I gotta get the hair of the dog.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
No. You are getting married in 3 hours.
3 hours.
And we have to deliver you in one sober piece.
Shotzi doesn't deserve me.
Stop it, Sarah.
Why are you listening to us now? We've been telling you this for years.
I know, but who else will love me?
Sarah, we love you.
We love you so much, girl.
You're not the love I want. You're the love I need.
Oh.
No, it was the mimosa.
Okay, you're gonna take us all
When Chauncey proposed to you, who was standing literally 5 feet away going,
And I looked at you guys and I was like,
Babe, I'm so drunk right now. You ready to get married? Yeah! All right. I just had a lot of Jägermeister that I drank out of my grandpa's sippy cup. Wait, are you proposing to me?
no, I'm preparing my arms.
Do you want to do this? Do you want to get married?
I do.
Say no. Say no. It was a disaster from the start.
It was. Why didn't you tell me to not do it?
It's exactly what I said, verbatim. This is verbatim. I said, stop, don't, please, don't.
Do you know how you learn in life? You learn from making mistakes.
Okay, so what are we gonna do about this pretty whopping mistake?
Your dad spent $10,000 on a cake. On a friggin' cake.
That
You
cake
know
is
I love
taller.
purple. It's too ridiculous. But listen, okay? I am gonna be a better person tomorrow when I go to that airport and I go to Paris by myself.
You're gonna go on the honeymoon alone?
Yes.
Girl.
But he does have his ticket, so what if he meets me there?
He probably will.
Probably will.
Bonjour, welcome to Paris. How can I help you?
Oh, nice. Can I have some of this candy?
No. You look like you have a problem you want me to solve.
I do.
Okay, as your flight attendant, I can help you in any way.
Perfect. My ex-boyfriend might be on this flight.
Okay, hold on.
Wait,
John! What's his name?
Chauncey.
Bonjour, do we have Chauncey on the flight? Hello, Chauncey on the flight.
Did someone say Saucy?
Chauncey?
Chauncey, is that the one?
I don't. No, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh no, it looks like your boyfriend does not come here.
Okay, good.
So you have no problem.
Yeah, none. I'm perfectly fine.
Would you like some cheese?
Yes. God, they're pretty.
Yeah, good, right? Oh my God. Truly, I need this. I need a me day. I needed a me day. You know?
Tiffany Ann, you have to take care of yourself.
Do. You know, I woke up this morning and I had cat vomit in my hair.
Oh.
Okay, on this side, child vomit on this side, and my husband, he's sleeping butt up, backwards. His head is, I'm here, his head is over here, his butt is over here, his feet are over there.
You should have put some of that throw up on him.
You think I didn't?
Ooh.
I just went right on his little tootsies. It's always about me. It's always about me. What's going on with you?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not going through anything specific.
It just seems like you're always kind of floating through. I envy that.
That's what I do is I live vicariously through people.
Oh yeah? Why are you picking me? My life is garbage.
No, your life has something going on. You have kids. You have a cat to throw up on you.
I think my cat is okay. I especially hate my children.
Who doesn't? My mom reminds me. Not because she wants to, because she has to.
You know how when you love something so much?
Hey, Mom.
What is it, Scooter?
If I wasn't your son, would you still love me?
Absolutely not. I would rip you to shreds. You're a little turd.
What?
But I love you so much. You're my little turd.
No!
What? I'm your mom.
So if I was just some stranger in a toy store, you wouldn't love me?
I would push you down in the aisle. Oh, Pop-Tart's ready.
Why?
You have this like little mischievous smile, and I know exactly when you're there. It is. What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you doing? What are you doing? Do I have to go check your room? Eat your Pop-Tart. This is why I would push you down in a toy store.
Come on. What about Angela? Would you love Angela if she wasn't your daughter?
I would immediately shove her head in a toilet.
Angela! Angela! Your voice is like daggers in my skull. Stop! Angela, go back to sleep.
That's the good thing about her. I just say the word sleep and she conks out. I do appreciate that. Look, Scooter, you're everything, right? You're everything in my life. Which means that sometimes I'm really gonna resent you. But I won't for a second regret.
Use resent in a sentence.
I resent that I can't do the things that I've always wanted to do because I have to take you to school every day.
Why is that our fault?
Angela, sleep! Sleep!
Definition, please.
Resent is like when you do something and it's your daily life and you have to live with it, but you wish you didn't. Oh no, oh boy, this is a bad mom moment, isn't it? Do you want another Pop-Tart? Oh God, oh God. Do you want another Pop-Tart? Okay, I deserve this.
If you were my mom, I'd still love you.
If I wasn't your mom, you'd still love me?
Yeah. Because then you'd probably be like a cool aunt or something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like Aunt Janice?
I love Aunt Janet. She's the best.
Did she give you cigarettes?
2.
I knew it. How were they?
I didn't smoke them, Mom. I'm 11!
Bless you. I raised you right. I love you, Scooter. I really do. I just, sometimes when you stand really close to the edge of like a bridge, I consider.
Mom,
for a
wait,
second.
Mom. What have you always wanted to do that we have clearly stopped you from doing?
Wanted to travel, have like 3 or 4
Where did
boyfriends.
you want to travel to?
Paris.
Go to Paris, Mom.
Rome.
Go
Just
to Paris.
leave you.
What?
Leave you
I'm
and Angie.
11. I can babysit.
No.
Come on, Angela sleeps all the time.
Sleep!
See? It'd be easy.
I can't leave you. I could never leave you. I'd be thinking about you the whole time. Worried that you're setting the house on fire, doing weird crap in your room.
Mom, you raised me well.
Did I? I know I've been angry. Because I've just been thinking about Paris and all the boyfriends I can't have.
Go to Paris, marry a man named Jacques, and then divorce him for a man named Igor.
How did you know the names I dream about?
Because I read your diary. The wind's coming in east. Just thought
That
you might-
means the tide's gonna be out in the morning.
Haven't seen a bird in 14 days.
Haven't seen land in 20.
The wind's coming in east.
Means the tide's gonna be in tomorrow.
Haven't seen a gosh darn bird in 14 days.
Haven't seen the godforsaken land in 20.
Want to get potbelly?
Sounds great.
Yep. Meeting in 10 minutes. Gotta be primed. Gotta be primed. It's a hot client. I wanna be fun. and
Yep,
cool.
Carl, that sounds fun.
I wanna be cool and fun.
That sounds great, Carl.
That's how you get business.
Oh, yep, Carl,
That's
thank
how
you.
people like you.
Yep, Carl, that's
just
exactly.
a little drunk.
Yep. Oh, yep, yep.
One more.
Could I have the actual coffee and not the Irish coffee?
Oh, you want the real coffee? It's all Irish, baby.
Okay, Carl, I'll brew some more.
This account's gonna change everything for this company. And it's gonna be because of Carl.
Yep, Carl, definitely. You're the only person in this office who does any work. You're totally right, Carl.
I show up in the morning, have a few drinks, shake a few hands, and that's business, baby.
Yep, Carl, that's how
That's
business
stuff.
works, Carl.
That's
Mhm.
business.
Yep.
But you're good. You're a good little youngin'. You're doing great. You're doing good. I see you collating papers.
Thanks so much, Carl.
Really cool.
Yep,
You're really good at that.
I have two master's degrees, one in business administration and one in technology. But you're right, Carl.
Oh, that's cool.
I just collate papers. Thank you, Carl.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Thank you so much, Carl.
Yeah, no, my dad worked for this company, and then I just showed up one day, so it's pretty good.
That's
Pretty
really,
sweet.
really great for you, Carl.
Pretty
so
sweet.
great for you, Carl. I saw that you have a degree on your wall from DeVry University. Congratulations, Carl.
Yeah, I got that in 2 weeks.
Real hard work, Carl. Yep.
2 weeks. It's less about what you know. It's more about who you know, your personality, your smile, and the clothes you're wearing. Like this, Lacoste. You heard about it? It's got the alligator.
Yeah.
The alligator.
Yes, Carl.
That's how you know
can
it's
see that. I
Lacoste.
can see the alligator, Carl. I can see your Lacoste alligator.
Woo!
The same Lacoste alligator on all of your clothing. Thank you so much, Carl.
That's how people know you have money. You wear the animals.
Carl.
and the-
I hope you have that presentation ready because the boss is ready.
I'm just gonna wing it. All right. I'm just gonna wing it. I got some thoughts up here. Got my girl. She collated the papers. We're good to go. Is everybody in? Is everybody here? Are we ready to start? Where are the bagels? Anybody bring bagels? No bagels?
I don't have bagels, but I have a couple of.
Carl, you were on the list to bring bagels today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Carl. Carl, we have a list.
I was
We have a list right here on the wall, Carl, and it has everybody who buys bagels, Carl, and it says Tuesday, Carl. And every single Tuesday, we don't have bagels, Carl, because you don't bring bagels, Carl, and you don't do your presentation. Thanks so much.
Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. This is a really exciting night. Let's give it up for every performer so far and give it up for yourselves. Yeah. You all are incredible. Every single person that's sitting in the audience tonight has allowed a senior to go out to dinner. You've allowed people to go to Cubs games. You have allowed people to connect with others and to feel like they belong in the community. So thank you for being a part of the difference. You guys are incredible. Okay, we have one quick speaker before we take an intermission. And I know some of you in the back, I just want to address this concern. It's a little quiet. We're going to be working on the sound during intermission, so hopefully you guys can hear us back there. But before we go to intermission, I'd like to welcome to the stage the chair-elect for the Board of Directors here at Little Brothers Friends of the Elderly. He's going to say a few quick words about what we do here and how every single person in the audience is making a difference in the lives of Chicago's isolated senior population. Please put your hands together for Michael Mellinger.
Everybody, can you hear me? All right, you can hear me in the back? If you can, give me a woot woot. All right, good. So I just want to make a few, oh, wait, do that again. Okay, good. I'm not trying to be funny, but after that, I think I have a good shot. Just kidding. Just kidding. So anyways, I want to, all right, strike that from the record. Shouldn't have, okay. Moving on, I want to make a few short remarks about Little Brothers, Friends of the Elderly, and the work that the organization does, the elders they serve, and the staff and the volunteers who make it all happen. Little Brothers, Friends of the Elderly is a very complex organization. It's truly unique. You'd be very hard-pressed to find another organization that does exactly what Little Brothers does. Through a dedicated staff and a large network of volunteers, Little Brothers provides an offering of services to elders, including holiday celebrations on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and in the springtime, food bag deliveries to homebound elders, visiting volunteers for homebound elders, social services provided by a licensed social worker, vacation experiences at Audrey's House, which is a vacation home in Batavia owned by Little Brothers, day trips and excursions throughout the city, brain fitness, coffee and birthday clubs, and much, much more. And they take no governmental money to do all of this. I've been asked why I became a part of Little Brothers. Our mission at Home Instead Senior Care is to enhance the lives of aging adults and their families. And this mission is largely aligned with Little Brothers' mission, which is reducing isolation and loneliness among the elderly. When you attend a Little Brothers event like Thanksgiving or Christmas Day and talk to the elders who participate, you hear them say that they are so happy to be there and they're so grateful to be included. If it weren't for Little Brothers, these elders would be alone on the holidays. They think of Little Brothers as their family. And it's not just the elders. Little Brothers has a wonderful and dedicated staff of volunteers, many of whom have been volunteering for Little Brothers for decades. Every volunteer has their own story of how they found Little Brothers, why they chose to get involved, and what has kept them a part of the organization. But undoubtedly, the common thread among all volunteers is the opportunity to make a real difference in the life of someone else. It's like the parable about the little boy and the starfish as he throws them back into the water one by one. Little Brothers volunteers know that they personally are making a difference on a one-on-one level, and they find it very gratifying and rewarding at the individual level. Volunteers stay with Little Brothers because they gain a sense of contribution, impact, and relationship. I recently had a conversation with one longtime volunteer who told me her reasons for being a part of Little Brothers. She told me she's paying it forward. She said to me, "Michael, what I give to Little Brothers gives back to me many times over." And volunteering is fun, and it's also very good for your health. At a recent luau-themed party at Little Brothers, I was handed a grass skirt, and I was told to do the hula dance in a contest. And thankfully, there's no photo evidence of this incident, but if the image of me in a hula skirt hasn't quite hooked you into supporting or volunteering for Little Brothers, there's also the health benefits associated with volunteering. A 2013 study conducted by researchers at Carnegie Mellon University showed that adults who volunteered regularly were less likely to develop high blood pressure. So Little Brothers is good for your health. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out to this event and supporting Little Brothers. I ask each of you to make a commitment to support Little Brothers, either monetarily or voluntarily, or both. No donation is too small, and any hour spent, whether it's helping cook or serve lunch on Thanksgiving or Christmas or driving an elder to an event, anytime you volunteer, it is greatly appreciated. And I want to thank the board of directors for Little Brothers for your leadership, engagement, and support of this event. And I also want to thank the staff of Little Brothers for your year-round steadfast dedication to the mission of Little Brothers. And Simone, the leadership, passion, and drive of you and your team are why Little Brothers delivers on its mission each and every day. Lastly, and of course not least, I want to thank Ashley and Avalon and the rest of the Young Professional Advisory Board for putting this event together. It took a lot of planning and work to execute, and can we please give them all a big hand? Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the increasingly funny night.
We're going to keep things moving. We're going to keep things moving tonight. I would like to invite to the stage a speaker who is a member of the YPAB. She's also an urgent care nurse, and she's participated in cancer research. She's an incredible person. Please welcome to the stage Ashley Roche.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Can you hear me? Okay, so hi, my name is Ashley Roche, and I am a member of the Young Professionals Advisory Board. I'm a visiting volunteer, and as a Schweitzer Fellow, I provided education to the elders about end-of-life care and end-of-life decision-making, and filling out their paperwork and making sure that they had the autonomy to make the decisions that were important to them. So when I was asked to speak about my experiences and my motivation to work with LBFE, I really had to take a step back and contemplate just how did I end up here? Because there's so many facets of this organization that I'm involved with, and it's a pretty long and winding road. So the honest answer is I'm not quite sure, but what I do know is that I am all the better for having done so. So after thinking about it, I realized that my passion for working with elders begins with my very favorite elder, Molly, my 98-year-old grandma. Growing up, my grandma was a tough disciplinarian. She was unyielding in her beliefs, and she used those beliefs to build up the people around her, come hell or high water. They were people of substance and character. Of course, in this instance, hindsight is definitely 20/20 because as I was a kid, I just thought she was a mean old lady. Even still, I was absolutely enamored with her. She made being an older adult look like a blast. My grandma never held her tongue. She drank beer, and she and her old lady posse ran the casino slots. But no matter how late one of those casino nights went, she always was in church the next Sunday morning because her faith was strong and she was grateful for all that she had and all that she had been through. Even now, as my grandma has slowed considerably, her love of life is fierce, and being in her presence is always like returning home. Molly is true, and she is kind, and the love that she gives is deep and unconditional. Because my grandma possesses such an infectious wit and an intelligence that has always outshone her years, even at 98 years old, people have always flocked to her. She has never wanted for the simple pleasure of companionship. And this was my experience with elders. This is all that I knew. And I thought everyone's elders were just as special as my Molly. Unfortunately, I recognize that this is not the natural order of life. And here, specifically in America, we don't value our elders as we should. So as I grew older and I truly started to learn the ways of the world, my hope bubble bursted and the disillusionment set in, and I was disheartened, by the isolation that many of our elders face. We knew it now, we knew it then, and we have some choices to make. We can either fight to change the circumstance, or we can remain frustrated but complicit through inaction. Thankfully, organizations like LBFE exist to help fight the isolation of elders through visits in elders' homes and gatherings at LBFE headquarters. And my areas of involvement within this organization are nothing but an act of resistance against the status quo. I believe that all elders should be as special and as revered as my grandma. No elder should ever want for companionship, and while your presence here tonight is aiding in the eradication of loneliness, you should also consider this your call to action. Please think about giving your time, not just to these elders, but to any elder in your life, because our older folks are a gift and they should be cherished. Let's start the change in societal attitudes that disregard our elders, or the attitudes that consider them burdensome because they have lived and they have experienced. And to quote Langston Hughes, life ain't been no crystal stair. As such, they are rightfully deserving of our love and of our time. My family threw a 90th birthday celebration for my grandma, and she gave this beautiful speech thanking those in attendance. During that speech, she simply stated that as a young woman, she knew that when she grew old, she wanted to be a remarkable old lady, and that she lived her life welcoming experiences in search of attaining this goal. Well, I can tell you that my grandma is, in fact, a remarkable old lady, and she is in good company with all of the other remarkable old ladies and old gentlemen within our community. Now it's time to show them just how remarkable they are and truly cherish them. Thank you for sowing the seeds of change, and thank you for being here tonight with LBFE. Your presence and your gifts of time and money, but most importantly of time, make all the difference for our organization, for our elders, and for our community at large. Thank you.
Keep it going for Ashley Roche. You know, Ashley touches on an incredible point in that we can learn so much from the seniors within our community. From the seniors that I've volunteered with, I've learned that I have a choice in my emotions. I have a choice in my reactions to things. I can choose to be successful. I can choose to show love and compassion to others. There's a rich wealth of knowledge that we get from the seniors that we serve in our community. And I just want to thank you so much, Ashley, for reminding us all of how much these people give to us and as much as we give to them. So thank you so much, Ashley. Okay, I hope you all are having a good time. You're still welcome to get wine and beer at the bar in the back. The next comedian coming to the stage, she has a really successful web series which you can check out. She also has performed around the country at the Laugh Factory, at Zanies. Please put your hands together for Sabine Sadiq.
Hi. Oh, Jesus. Is this okay? This is okay? Everyone's good? Okay, that's good. All right. Oh, so the sound is good now. Or is it just me? Is it this? It's probably like a mix of both. Everyone's happy. That's good. Let's learn a little bit about each other. I am Sabine. Hello. I'm a confident individual, you know. Like I don't wear deodorant and still give open arm hugs. You know, for like extended periods of time, like a good 7 seconds. You know, I'm here. I'm here. But it's okay. I mean, I feel like I use extra fabric softener, so, you know, what even is deodorant? You don't need that. It's fine. I feel like I don't handle rejection very well because I was back there when they brought the cupcakes out, and I was reaching over to grab one, and the guy was like, "Oh, you know, you can't have those right now." And I was like, "You didn't have to say it like that." And I walked away very sadly. Then I went back and I grabbed 5 when they were available. I'm gonna put 2 of them in my purse. I ate the other few. So those are gonna come home with me. So I can get some dessert for later. Anyone into juice cleanses? Yeah, no? No transitions, just going into it. He's like, this one. Good for you, that's great. Honestly, I don't do juice cleanses because I have irritable bowel syndrome. So like every day is a juice cleanse. It's like all the time. You know, like I have like a God-given juice cleanse. Like it's like prescription level. It's good, it's fun, I enjoy it. I feel like it's kind of like shaped me as an individual. Like it's changed the way I look at men that I'm trying to date. You know, like at this point in my life, all I'm looking for is like a guy with a full-time job and a bidet. I'm just kidding. He doesn't have to have a full-time job. I make money. Doesn't have to have a full-time job. Like when I connect with a guy, it's usually when we're like on a date and he's like, "Oh, that hurts." And I'm like, "Oh my God, he gets it. We're gonna get married." You know, me and him, our stomach problems, maybe they'll like cancel each other out and our child will have like the best digestive system. Right? Like 2 IBSs make like a non-IBS, right? Isn't that how medicine works, medical? Isn't that how science works? I'm an intelligent human, I promise. It's fun doing stand-up. It used to be kind of weird telling my conservative Muslim mom I did stand-up at bars where there's alcohol. That was like a weird conversation we'd have, because she'd be like, where do you do your jokes? I'd be like, well, Mom, in rooms, you know, just rooms. She's like, what else? And I was like, well, you know, there's like guys on one side and women on the other, you know. She's like, what else? I'm like, well, you know, Mom, there's like a curtain in between. I don't even look at the guys. It's just me and the ladies, you know. She's really nice. There's the guy doing my jokes for the guy's side. You know, it's real nice, Mom. She was like, okay, what else? I was like, well, you know, everyone's drinking tea. All kinds of tea. Mom, that's the thing now. She was like, okay, I'll come. And I was like, oh, Jesus. You know, but you know, it's been fun having her come to my shows, just not so fun carrying around a curtain everywhere I go, changing, you know. But I feel like I've desensitized her to bars now because, like, she's still religious, but, like, she's, like, religious about watching the show Cheers now. Like, that's, like, she's gotten so comfortable with bars. She's like, this is my new thing. She watches Cheers, like, all the time. It's very cute. It's very cute. I feel like the best way to describe my mother is that she is violently foreign. And I am okay saying this because I don't know what else you call it when someone makes an earwax removal potion, okay, puts it in a Visine bottle, and thinks no one's gonna get hurt. Yeah. Everything is red and white in this. I'm just kidding. That'd be a weird thing, though. It'd be kind of cool. I'd like it. I did learn a lesson, though. When I went drip drip, I learned that you can taste with your eyes. Like, really well. Really well. Because that happened, and I was like, oh my God, white distilled vinegar from Aldi's. God damn it, Mom. What are you doing, woman? That's like not even real vinegar, honestly. Like, what is that? You know, she's a fun woman. She wears a G-Unit hoodie, because that's his target demographic, is 60-year-old Pakistani women. And they like to support. We don't know where she got it from. But I think it's from GW, which is what my mother calls Goodwill in public. Anyone else ashamed of being poor? It's like, own it, Mom. We were getting groceries the other day, and she was like, okay, when we're done here, Sabine, let's go to GW. And I was like, yeah, Mom, the thing is, we are at an Aldi's. This is where you scream Goodwill. And that's more appropriate, okay? Like, this is where you go, hey, we're going to Goodwill, and everyone's like, yeah, let's carpool, let's go. Let's get this going, come on. Put your cart back in, get your quarter. And let's spend it at Goodwill. Let's go. I love a Goodwill Aldi's, I want that. I don't need Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. I need a Goodwill Aldi's. Some bad government food and some used pants. That's what makes me happy. It's a good time for me. Dating is not fun. But I've learned a couple of things. I've learned that you should never date if the word speed is in front of it. You should never do an event that has speed dating. Anyone ever go speed dating? Yeah, don't. Don't. See, and that was like one person too, so that shows you. It's like me and that person, that's it. No one else in here is as smart as us. I went Muslim speed dating. I was like, let's see how bad this can get. Like, let's try. And it was weird, because like I met this guy with the weirdest confidence I've ever seen. Like, I didn't know what it was very, I don't know what it was. His first move, you guys, was to sit down in front of me, slide over a resume, and like look away, like a weird intern or something. Like I want that entry level. Like it's just like a weird. I didn't know how to do it, but I spent $90, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm reading a resume. So I look at it, it says programmer, and I was like, okay, so you have money. Kept looking down, it said programmer, and then it said programmer, then it said programmer. Then I went to the hobbies, and that's where things get good. It said programmer again. So I was like, we're really gonna get along. Go at the bottom of this resume, it says must be married by April 2017. And I was like, hey dude, why? He was like, oh, you know, so I can stay in the country, no big deal. Like, as if he was like, hey, look, it doesn't have to be you, I can move this along. You know, it was like that kind of confidence. And I was like, dude, I can't marry you so you can stay in the country. That is weirdness. He's like, well, give me a shot. And I was like, I don't know if I want to give you a shot. You're kind of boring. He's like, I'm not boring. I was like, you program a lot. He's like, I'm more than just a programmer. I was like, your resume doesn't say so. You had chances. You had the hobbies section. And he's like, just give me a chance. I was like, I think you're crazy. He's like, I think you're crazy. And I was like, whoa. Are we having our first fight? Is this love? Is this love? And then he just moved it along. I was like, he was like, not you. That's what happened there. I hope he got deported because I am petty, okay? I'm sorry. I am sorry. Do I have a minute? Oh, man. Okay, I'll tell you one last fun thing. This is a fun thing for me. I've got an older sister. She's half white and half Pakistani, so that's fun. It's a really fun identity crisis to watch when you're single, because you're just like, I've got nothing to do but judge. You know what I mean? Like she was like raised in Pakistan, but she like looks Irish, so she's like a bootleg white person. It's not a real one. Like you look at her talk and you're like, that one's defective. Something's off. It's cute. She's always trying to find her like white identity. So she's been celebrating Christmas. Christmas is her thing right now. She's like, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what people that look like me do. That's what I shall do. She was like, it's cute watching her do this because she's like, I'm gonna go to Target and get a Christmas tree. And I was like, that's not even where they get them from. You're doing a bad job finding your whiteness. I can help you though. No. But no, it's just funny because like I think it's weird for my little nieces, my little Muslim nieces. Like when they ask me if Santa's real, do I give them the Christian letdown or the Muslim one? You know what I mean? Like, do I say no, Santa's not real, or do I say no, Christianity's not real? Just want to be a good aunt, you guys. My only goal in life. Anyway, I think that's been my time. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much.
I need that. Keep it going for Sabine and Sadiq. Amazing. All right, the next group coming to the stage, you can see them playing at the Playground Theater at I.O. They are a very dedicated group to philanthropy. Is that the word that you use? Can anybody help me? Philanthropy. Thank you. Educated group we have here. Without further ado, please welcome to the stage the Blue Angels.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing tonight?
Hello.
Hey. Nice. By a round of applause, who's seen an improv show before? All right. So like everybody, cool. So we're gonna make everything up on stage. We didn't know what we were gonna do. You didn't know what we were going to do. It's going to be a surprise for all of us. So all we need to get started is a location on the stage. Zanzibar. All right. So why Zanzibar? What is that? It's a beach.
Specifically, it's an island off the coast of Tanzania.
Oh.
Now, Tanzania and Zanzibar was once part of Tanzania. It was Tanganyika and Zanzibar, and then the two split into Tanzania and Zanzibar at some point. But, that's just a little something I know.
Molly Jones, everyone.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you so much. So we have a golden sanded beach right here on the stage.
Right on top, near the water, is a big hammock in between two trees.
And right next to the hammock is a big fat pig that's in a ton of mud. And there's flies around the pig, and the pig is like eating something really tasty.
And that something tasty, oh my God. That something tasty is a half drinking pina colada.
There's a big umbrella right here. It's a rainbow umbrella right here.
In the back, there is the entrance to the rainforest, and it's currently raining.
There's a sign on top of the roof that says, happy birthday, Michael, but it's missing the L, so it's M-I-C-H-A-E. The L is sitting on that fat pig.
And no trespassing sign. So it's right over here.
Hey, this is a private party. Private party? Can I see that ID? Can I
Say that again?
Do you have your ID?
Oh, yeah, hold on. There it is.
All right.
I bet I'm older than you thought I was.
What is this, 57?
47, but you know, close. You thought I was younger.
I failed math in college, so. Yeah. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome to Michael's party.
This is pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Just you so far.
What's wrong with your pig?
It's dead. The pig is dead. We're roasting it slowly.
It's still in the mud. It doesn't seem kosher or sanitary to me.
But it's tasty. It's a tasty pig.
All right, cool. So when does Michael get here? I got him a gift.
Well, Michael should be here any second now.
Hey, Damien, can I talk to you by the hammock, please? Damien?
Give me 1 second, please. Yeah.
Damien, we can't find Michael anywhere, so we're gonna have to delay the party. I think he's gone missing. We put up signs. I'm gonna need you to,
Hey guys, it's me, Michael. I just got stuck in the bathroom for like 10 minutes because I kept looking in the mirror and saying, "Whoa, I'm very high right now."
Michael.
It's me, Michael.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Carl?
I got you a birthday gift.
Sick. What is it?
It's actually a trip to rehab because I'm worried about you.
Michael, we're all worried about you.
This is actually an intervention.
My birthday was an intervention?
Yeah, if you flip this happy birthday sign around,
It says
intervention.
intervention. It says intervention, but the N is missing because it's sitting on the dead pig.
Because you got too drunk last night and fed it to the pig.
I'm so sorry, but also what a sick use of all this craft service is. Thank you.
Well, the island of Zanzibar is very nice.
It's just off the coast of Tanzania.
Which is a country in Southeast Africa.
But anyway, we're really worried about you, Michael.
Very chill. I tried to read this ticket right over here about the intervention, but all I could notice is that my hand looks like a claw.
Michael, are you inebriated right now?
Well, hell yeah, my guy.
Michael.
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 Michael. Hello.
Hello, everybody. We're live. We're live here downtown San Diego.
It's downtown San Diego.
Very sick. It's me, Michael, and I don't have any pants on. I just have a top that is all SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna cut away to the
We're gonna
water
cut away.
skiers.
So here in San Diego, we just reopened the zoo. The zoo is under construction, right, Patrick?
It's all under construction right now. Everything is happening quickly here.
Hey, you guys can't stand here because the zoo's under construction. It's really dangerous, all right? So you got to scoot.
It seems like we have a live interviewer. Would you mind telling us your name?
Oh, I get to be on TV? Hold on. My name is Daryl.
Daryl. Daryl, you've got kind eyes.
And a soft gaze.
Huh. Well, you know, my wife tells me the same thing.
Wife, of course, always, every time, every single time.
But Daryl, it's not like you're in love with your wife, right?
Please say no.
Please say no, Daryl.
Please say no.
I mean, yeah, she gets on my nerves sometimes, but I love her.
Oh, he loves
Yes,
her. He
yes,
loves her.
yes.
He loves her.
Hey, what's wrong here?
Huh?
Oh, what?
You seem to be angry at everything I say.
Us?
Yeah, both.
Frederick and Cassandra?
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 Cassandra? From WPIPPIN San Diego.
Welcome to the Pippin.
Frederick and I, we host this show, this news show, so we can eventually find a lover. Now, ABC gives us 30 minutes a day, every day at 5:30 a.m. to interview people, so, I don't know, we can perhaps find a mate. Back to you, Frederick.
Where did he go? Where did Daryl go?
They always disappear.
They always leave.
Angela, Rita.
Hey, sorry, I just went back to work. You started ignoring me, and so I just went back to work. I wanted my 15 minutes of fame. It sucked, so I went back to work. Liberals.
Me alone, here on the beach. Oh yes, the gods and goddesses of years past, out in the water, I must go to them. I hear you're calling. Oh yes, I must go to you. Oh yes.
Come to us, come to us.
We're in the ocean. Come into the ocean with us. The dark depths, the deep, dark secrets
I'm already
of the ocean.
ankle deep, guys.
You'll never know what's in the depths.
I guess not. I can't really see that far.
Put on your snorkeling gear.
And your goggles, don't forget those.
We left them on the beach for you.
All right, I'm coming in. Gods and goddesses of the ocean, I'm having a really hard time on land. Can I just chill with you guys?
Of course you can.
Okay.
Hold your breath for as long as you can.
Yes.
No, I got snorkeling gear. I'm cool.
But you need to dive deep into the ocean.
Yes, you can only join us if you dive deep.
It's not shallow.
Pearl, Rose.
Father, yes?
Yes?
I did not allow you to go in the deep end.
It was her idea.
It was my idea. As Pearl, the gem of the ocean, I made the executive decision. We're going to lure young, lovely people from land, the walkers. We love walkers.
Yeah.
The feet people, you know,
want them
people
to
with
see
feet.
all of our stuff.
Pearl, Rose, you're gonna go in the deep end, and then what's next? Land, then into the city, maybe the loop, and then Schaumburg?
If there were anything else I'd ever desired than a trip to IKEA, I wouldn't know what it were.
Yeah, we really want to go to Red Robin and get unlimited French fries.
No daughters of mine will go to IKEA, Red Robin, or worst of all, medieval times.
Oh, no. Yes. Green Knight, sexiest of nights.
My beautiful daughters, I'm just so afraid that if I let you go, something bad will happen to you.
Don't worry.
Dad, like what happened to Mom?
Yes, Mom went to medieval times. And Mom met the Green Knight, and that Green Knight is irresistible. Not like me, half fish, half man, all ugly.
Oh, Dad. We think there are plenty of fish in the sea for you.
Ever since she left, I've been so alone, and all I want to do...
Oh, madame! Welcome to medieval times.
rhymes. Have you ever ridden a horse before?
Why, no, I've only been the ocean.
I am Sir Galapagos, the Green Knight.
Oh, wow. I've never met a knight. Oh.
There's my squire, brushing my steed.
Oh, the squire, steed. But where's the turkey legs?
All you need to do is think of a turkey leg and it will magically appear in your hand here at medieval times. Oh. Cheers.
It just appeared.
Oh no. My horse is sad. A sad, sad horse.
It's been like
Clarence? What's wrong with Clarence?
It's been like that all afternoon. I'm really not sure.
Guess you're just gonna have to shoot him.
Wait, what?
Huh?
You just have to shoot him.
No, what?
Use his hooves for Jello or glue.
Clarence knows what those words mean. Could you be more sensitive?
Glue, Jello, glue, Jello, glue, Jello.
Nay!
That's Clarence's way of saying no.
No. Oh, yes. But what about ponytails?
Clarence like.
Okay, so we're gonna have to really make his. Oh no, we're gonna have to make his hooves into Jello or glue, and then keep the hair for ourselves. Okay?
Oh, I love a good wig.
So, girls, I won't let you go to that horrible place.
Yeah, that's a terrible place.
Yes, it's frightening, Father.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
We don't do that to our seahorses, that's for sure.
No.
Let's put it this way. If you want to leave the water, there's only a few places I'll let you go.
To Kokomo?
And the place that I'd rather.
I was thinking about that boat restaurant that's like by North Avenue on the beach.
yeah,
I'll let you
yeah.
go there.
Okay, that's cool.
That and that is called
Castaways.
Castaways.
God?
Castaways.
Oh, got it.
That's as far as I'll let you go.
We'll take it.
And before I let you go, why don't we sing that song we always used to sing when your mother was still with me? And a 1 and a 2 and a rose, you know what to do.
Let's gonna take a trip to Kokomo. Something else, I do not know the words.
That's where we wanna go.
Way down in Coco.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Ooh, I wanna take you to Aruba, Bahama. So there's a lunch counter right here, a big metal steel lunch counter.
And there is an employee that has a mixtape he wants to put out, and he's a bartender, but he's still gonna slip you that mixtape.
And on the counter is like netting over the food so the flies don't get in. And the mixtapes are on the counter, but in the background you have the sweet, sweet songs of Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Specifically, I light the fire, that one.
There's a neon sign right here that says "Open for Business."
Hey.
Hey!
You need a drink?
Make it 2.
Cool. You like those tunes that are playing?
I love them.
Yeah, it's me and my band. If you want to buy a mixtape.
Wow. I really like to sing. Yes, I like singing a lot.
That's me.
I like to do a sing. I sing a lot of songs.
Wow, that's so cool. I'm in town from
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Huh.
It's a province in Canada. And if you'd like to know a little bit more about the geography, I'd be happy to share it with you.
Look, you
so
can
it's just
tell me
about
anything.
over Montana.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be east of British Columbia.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of facts on my mixtape as well.
Oh, I like Saskatoon. It's a cool place where people wear a lot of white cowboy hats. Wait, is that Alberta? I don't know. There's a big snake pit in Alberta. I don't know. I like Canada. Very cool. I like to sing.
Wait a second. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We are the Blue Angels.
Give a lot of money to this. It's incredible.
If anybody wants to know about geography,
Let's keep it going for the Blue Angels! Oh my God. Okay, Real Talk, second edition. If this is your first time seeing like Chicago-style improv, round of applause. Yes, that's amazing. That's so great. Are you uncomfortable? Round of applause if you feel like, ew, uncomfortable. Oh, no, nobody's backing me up on this. That's fine. It's basically fine. Hey, you know who else feels uncomfortable in the contemporary world? It's seniors. Yes, seniors. So it's a great time for you to be here tonight. It's a weird thing when people start mentioning Twitter and Instagram and a lot of things that you're less familiar with. So let's give a huge round of applause for everybody who came out tonight. All of yous guys. Yeah. All the performers. Thank you all so much. You guys are incredible. You're amazing.